What's hilarious, this is no opinion, tweeting on November 6th. What's hilarious is that some people are going around screaming, Elon Musk will be the shadow president, as if anyone besides them actually thinks that's a bad thing. Is the joke that like Trump would be worse? Or I retweeted something and then I saw something pop up on my Twitter like 2 seconds later that like Musk's people now have access to like the treasury and like every payment going out to US citizens in the United States. Like I retweeted this from yesterday, but apparently this is like actually official now. Like this has happened. Elon Musk's staff has been caught plugging in hard drives inside the Office of Personnel Management. I never believe stuff when I see this, just because the vernacular, plugging in hard drives, I don't know what the fuck that means, but okay. The Treasury Department and the General Services Administration, his staff encountered resistance when demanding that Treasury officials grant more access to systems managing the flow of more than $6 trillion annually to programs like Social Security and Medicare. Tensions escalated when Musk's aides were discovered at OPM accessing systems, including a vast database known as the Enterprise Human Resources Integration, which contains sensitive information such as dates of birth, Social Security numbers, performance appraisals, home addresses, pay grades, and length of service for government employees. In response to employees speaking out, Musk's aides locked civil servants out of computer systems and offices with reports of personal items being searched. I heard that did the Treasury guy quit today? Or how does Destiny not know what plugging in hard drives means? Oh, man. You did it, dude. Who are you? We should have like an award for like the most triggering question, like the most unbelievably Godderator Smite. You win the hat for today. The problem is that it doesn't make much sense. First of all, okay, if you're talking about just like plugging in like a flash drive to copy data or whatever, then I guess you're saying that. But when somebody says plugging in hard drives, it sounds like you're ripping out SATA cables and plugging something into motherboard. I don't even know if the data would be contained this way, or if there would be like an internal, like a server farm or something inside the building, or there'd be like dedicated servers for this, or if this information would be stored in some other place. It's just a silly thing to say like you're running around plugging in hard drives. Like, I don't even know if I know there are ways that you can encrypt drives, even using Windows. I would hope that these drives can't just have images taken of them and that information is unencrypted. I don't know. I'm just saying that that's like kind of a silly expression. I don't think anybody actually does that anymore. But maybe it was just a figure of speech. That's what I mean when I just read something like that, it makes me, I don't know. But that's wrong, Destiny. What's wrong? You think that the way you steal data from a company is you go in, you unscrew the case, you plug in your SATA cable, and you hook in your drive, and you turn on the computer, and you copy-paste the files? I'm getting trolled. Stop! Also, I'm trying to think of hard drive. Is hard drive just shorthand for hard disk drive? Because you either have a hard disk or you have a solid state drive. Hard disk means platter base, right? So this doesn't make sense either. So fuck you. They're definitely not using platter drives. This is retarded. This whole tangent was retarded, and I hate you. I hate all of you in my chat. Every one of you in YouTube, you guys are shit listed right now. You're on the shit list, chat. Okay? Cake and DGG, you guys are up bigly. All right. This is literally how they do. Is it true that the Treasury guy quit, or is that fake news? Treasury Direct. I don't know where that came from. Oh no. Senior U.S. official exits after rift with Musk allies over payment system. A top Treasury career staffer, David A. Liebrick, announced his retirement. Surrogates of Musk's Doji effort had sought access to sensitive payment systems. Okay. Maybe not the top dude or not. Okay. Destiny, as a European observing everything that is currently happening in the U.S. from the outside, I'm completely amazed by the lack of outrage in Americans. Not only that, but it seems like a lot of people are supporting the shit show that you guys are experiencing. What do you think is the approach going forward? Unironically, it seems like Civil War is the only way, or maybe Luigi Part 2, but no. So the issue is like, I've been ringing this bell for like half a decade, and nobody cares because it's not sexy. And for some reason, it's taking a lot of people time to catch up with this because everybody's like living in the past, but Trump and MAGA like stumbled into the future. And I think this video might get at it. Somebody recommended me this, but I haven't listened to it yet. The internet has changed everything about how we function. And as much as you, as a European, might look at America and think like, wow, America is doing some big mistakes. Bro, the United Kingdom ejected itself from the European Union. You have far-right parties that are gaining an unprecedented amount of popularity. Like the AfD and all that shit, that was just supposed to be like a response to 2013. I don't think anybody, at least in my impression, I'm not German, I don't think anybody thought they were going to become as popular as they were. Or like Marie Le Pen was supposed to be like, that was like a joke candidate that nobody took seriously in France before. Like, that's not all of Europe. I mean, Viktor Orban, you've got Russia invading Ukraine, you've got, I mean, I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know. I like, it's not just an American thing. And I think it has a lot to do with how the internet works. And I think we have to be really careful about that. But well, we needed to be really careful about that. But if you think it is likely, what event or sequence of events do you think would have to happen for people to start resorting to violent protesting or even full-blown militia-style revolts? It's all like lobster in a boiling pot thing. Like the issue is, I really want to blame the far left right now. One of the big issues is that and I've been complaining about this for probably like 8 years, okay? Is when you scream fascist over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. Oh, frog in a boiling pot, not lobster. Although it doesn't happen to lobsters too. When you scream fascist over and over and over again, the senses are dead to the word. And it's hard like verbally, or it's hard in terms of like sounding the alarms when you've been screaming these things for a decade. And now that we're like getting into this area, it's like, okay, wait, hold on. Now we really need to say this stuff. Like this is fashy shit. Like Trump is beyond. We're way past the point of like, is this like kind of fascist or not? Now it's like, ooh, like how, like where are we at? Are we in like 5 out of 10 of like the full conversion to the like fascist authoritarian state, or are we like on a 3 out of 10, or did we just get to the 1 out of 10? But like we're past that point. That there was that Twitter picture. I don't remember who made this point. Oh no, I copy pasted this. It was from a Substack, and it was a really good point. And I've stressed this a few times that what's happening is things will happen, and we'll be like, okay, so what? But if you would have said 6 months ago, this thing will happen, everybody would be like, nah, brah, nah. Like if you would have said a year ago, did you know that Donald Trump is going to sue Facebook for banning him because it violated his First Amendment right? But Mark Zuckerberg and every other tech titan is going to donate $1 million to go to his inauguration ceremony. And after he's there, Zuckerberg's going to agree to pay Trump $25 million and unban his account to settle the lawsuit. Like, that's like one of 50 things, at least, that are like, people are like, nah, come on. What? Trump's not going to sue pollsters for publishing polls that he doesn't like. He did do that. He is doing that. Yeah, I don't know. We're way over the edge. And in terms of like when does it get to violent protests? I don't know. Maybe the deportations will do it. It has to come off of the backs of like some kind of societal failing that's hurting our ability to live. So things that affect like food, clothing, shelter, that would cause like when your basic needs aren't being met. Although for the US, I feel like we'd have to go pretty far down to get to that point. Or it's going to come with like some fundamental civil rights being infringed on big groups of people. So we've already kind of started to see it for trans people. Or actually, wait, all trans youth medicine has been banned now federally, hasn't it? So we've basically seen it for trans people. Somebody told me that they were redoing passports now to change the genders back. Have you considered that the Facebook suit plus Paramount suit plus Disney suit are just a way to receive legal direct bribes from large media companies? Well, that's what I'm saying. This is why I'm saying we're so far beyond anything that's reasonable. Imagine Donald Trump has you at his inauguration ceremony. He's like talking to you like, hey, what up? And you're like, oh, what's up? What's up? What's up, T? What's up, Trump? My friend? And he's like, yeah, so I'm suing you guys for violating my First Amendment right. And they're like, yeah, so what about that? It's like, I don't know, you want to just give me like 20 million bucks or whatever? And Zuck's like, my dog, let's make it 25 big ones plus attorney fees. Well, in that case, fucking A, let's go. Like, how is that not insane that your company is settling suits with a guy that your CEO is like hanging out with? And these are ridiculous suits. Donald Trump sued Facebook for violating his First Amendment right by banning him. That's an insane lawsuit. Wait, now I'm the retard because I used to say all the time, remember we used to argue, guys, getting banned on social media, that's not a violation of the First Amendment. This is fucking retarded. This is stupid. It's not, well, maybe it is. Maybe I'm the retard. Maybe it actually is your First Amendment right, I guess. Like, Jesus Christ. Zuck talked about this in the company Q&A. He wants to reset the relationship with the government so they don't fuck Meta over as a company. You want to know what I learned in my one area? Well, I've done a couple areas of decently intensive study, okay? During the Great March of Return, there was an Israeli soldier that got shot and killed when people were, like, near the wall. Fuck, does anybody remember what this guy's name was? It might have been after, though. There was a guy that got killed at the wall, and there were some people that said, one of the guys that I interviewed in Israel, I don't remember which person said this, said that allowing Hamas or Palestinian Islamic Jihad to get so close to the wall with no repercussion showed people that if you kept pushing boundaries, that eventually you could set it up for something, you know, dramatic, like October 7th, right? And one of the ways that Israel supposedly maintained its presence in the Middle East and commanded respect from people around that country was through brutal retaliation. And that was like the overt, explicit stated policy. Like, if you fuck with us, we're going to bomb whatever the fuck we see where we think it came from, because that's what we're going to do. Fuck you. So we don't want you fucking with us. We don't want Fedayeen fucking with us. Nobody around in your fucking villages. That's bullshit. We're going to destroy it all. And it worked. It was that form of retaliation was effective because people were like, hey, well, fire, you can't. Not only can we not fuck with them, you guys aren't going to fuck with them, because if you do it, we're going to get fucked in as well. So we're not going to do this shit anymore. And I feel like that level of retaliation, although obviously you have to be careful how you do this, but when the corrective measures, when the punishments start to disappear for bad activity, you encourage and cause that activity to foster. And I just think I feel like that's where we're at. So to tie this into this current situation, when Trump is suing these companies and everybody's settling because either, you know, Disney Corp is worried that their theme parks will take a hit if they fight that suit, or Zuckerberg settles because he wants to be on good terms with Trump. Like, the message that you're sending is, as long as you want to, you know, kiss the ring and take a knee and bow before your king, like, everything will be cool. That's the normalization that you're selling people, and you're just encouraging people to do the same. It's appeasement, right? Are you saying the same thing about you're talking about the border policeman Beryl Shmuley? I can't tell if that's a racist caricature of a name or if that's actually the guy's name, but maybe. I think there was a video of I feel like there was a video of him getting shot. Am I making this up? Please make Mark Zuckerberg the official title on your stream for that spineless piece of shit. I don't know if I would call him spineless, though. That's the problem, is that when you call him spineless, the implication is that he's just cucking out, but he's either being strategic, which is more scary, or he's like literally worried that Trump is going to fucking false charge and throw him into prison forever, which is also scary. And like, there's good reason to believe that both of those things could be the case. Not like there's good reason in some hypothetical land, but like there's precedence now for all of this. Like the groundwork has been laid for all of this. Yeah. But it's sad because like these guys are, you would hope, right? It's called fuck you. What was the quote going around? What's the point of having fuck you money if you're not willing to say fuck you when you have it? Destiny, it's opportunity cost. He needs the best permit/regulatory help on AI, along with all the other hyperscalers. The rules Biden made, which suits to Trump, needs literally hyper benefit. All mega. Oh my God, metal sword. Okay, sorry. Metalloid sword. Destiny's opportunity cost. He needs the best permit/regulatory help on AI, along with all the other hyperscalers. The rules Biden made, which suit to Trump's needs, literally hyper benefit all megacorps on AI regulations. Sure, yeah, there's like some rent seeking as well, for sure. But do you think there's a reality that Kamala or AOC or Pete wins in 2028 and Zuckerberg 180s and says, thank God he's finally gone, I'm sorry guys, and rolls everything back? Well, the issue right now is we're on the what's the name? There's like that really simple balance game where you like the thing is like this and then it does that. And you know how when you're about to lose, it goes too far to one side and then you bounce it over and then it goes to the other side and you bounce it back. And so the ball is going so fast. Like it can't be this insane fucking 180 every administration. Like from Obama to Trump was whiplash. And then from Trump to Biden was whiplash. And now from Biden to Trump is whiplash. We can't keep doing that. We have to we have to come back to some shared reality.